Commander Zixtal clicked her mandibles in frustration as she stared at the tactical display. 47 ships of the Calarian exploration fleet hung motionless in the void, their quantum drives dead, life support systems failing one by one. The neutron star's electromagnetic pulse had been stronger than their shielding could handle, frying every critical system across the entire fleet. Commander, her navigation officer, Teclon, approached with his head tendrils drooping in defeat. The engineers estimate 12 cycles before complete life support failure. Our distress beacon isn't even functional. Zixtal's secondary arms twitched, a sign of deep worry among her people. 3,000 Calarian souls aboard these vessels, including 200 hatchlings on the colony transport. The irony wasn't lost on her. They'd been fleeing their dying homeworld seeking a new beginning only to face extinction in the cold darkness between stars. "Any nearby vessels on passive sensors?" she asked, though she already knew the answer. This region of space was notorious for its treacherous gravitational anomalies. No sane species traveled here except in desperation. "Nothing, Commander. We're alone." Hours crawled by like wounded beasts. Emergency lighting cast eerie shadows throughout the ship as non-essential systems powered down. The hatchling's distressed chirping echoed through the corridors, a sound that pierced Zixtal's hearts. She'd failed them all. Then sensor technician Vecmar's voice crackled over the comm. "Commander, I'm reading multiple FTL signatures approaching our position." Zixtal rushed to the sensor station, hope and fear warring in her chest. The approaching fleet was massive, easily twice the size of their own. "Classification?" Vecmar's tendrils trembled as he worked his controls. "Unknown configuration, Commander. The energy signatures? They're unlike anything in our databases, but..." He paused, mandibles clicking rapidly. "They're broadcasting on multiple frequencies." "It sounds like..." "Communication attempts. Put it through." Static filled the bridge, then a strange, melodic voice emerged. "Unknown vessels, this is Captain Sarah Chen of the Earth Alliance ship Endeavor. We've detected your distress situation. Are you in need of assistance?" The bridge fell silent. Earth Alliance? The humans? Zixtal had heard whispers of these newcomers to the galactic community. A young, supposedly primitive species that had somehow developed faster than light travel. Most established civilizations dismissed them as irrelevant. "Commander," Teclon whispered, "our translators are working overtime, but the linguistic patterns suggest genuine concern in their communication." Zixtal made a decision that would echo through history. "Open a channel. This is Commander Zixtal of the Calarian Exploration Fleet. We are experiencing catastrophic system failures. Our life support is failing." The response came immediately. "Understood, Commander. We're already dispatching rescue vessels. Can you provide us with your atmospheric requirements and any medical needs?" Within hours, the impossible began to unfold. Human ships swarmed around the Calarian fleet like worker drones around their queen. But instead of conquest or exploitation, they brought salvation. Captain Chen herself arrived aboard a sleek rescue vessel, accompanied by a team of engineers and medics. Zixtal met her in the docking bay, expecting to face a predatory species eager to take advantage of their vulnerability. Instead, she found herself looking at a small, bipedal creature with kind eyes and an expression of genuine concern. "Commander Zixtal," Chen said through her translator unit, offering what Zixtal's cultural database identified as a human gesture of respect. An extended hand. "I'm sorry we didn't arrive sooner. How can we help?" The next several days blurred together in a whirlwind of unprecedented cooperation. Human engineering teams worked tirelessly alongside Calarian technicians, jury-rigging solutions with whatever materials they had. They shared their food synthesizer patterns when Calarian supplies ran low, carefully analyzing dietary requirements to ensure compatibility. What struck Zixtal most wasn't their technical competence, though it was impressive, but their attitude. These humans asked for nothing in return. No territorial concessions, no technology transfers, no political favors. They simply helped because help was needed. Dr. Emily Rodriguez, the human chief medical officer, spent endless hours in the Calarian medical bay, working with their physicians to treat radiation sickness among the crew. When little Pipkek, barely a hatchling, fell critically ill, Dr. Rodriguez didn't leave his side for 36 hours straight, monitoring his recovery with the dedication of a parent. Why? Zixtal finally asked Captain Chen as they watched their engineering teams collaborating in the main cargo bay. Why help us? You could have simply passed by. We have nothing to offer you. Chen was quiet for a moment, watching a human engineer patiently explain plasma conduit theory to a group of fascinated Calarian technicians. My grandmother used to tell me a story, she said finally, about a scorpion and a frog crossing a river. Everyone knows that version, the one where the scorpion stings the frog because it's in its nature. But she told it differently. Zixtal's head tendrils curled with curiosity. In her version, the frog helps the scorpion across because that's what living beings do for each other. They both make it safely to the other side. When I asked her which version was true, she said, "The one you choose to make true." As the last Calarian ship's engines hummed back to life, Zixtal understood something profound about these strange humans. In a galaxy where might made right and the strong devoured the weak, they had chosen a different path. They had chosen to be the ones who stopped to help. The Calarian fleet resumed its journey to their new home, but they carried with them more than just repaired ships and full bellies. They carried the knowledge that in the vast darkness of space, there existed a species that believed the universe was better when everyone in it helped each other survive. And in the years that followed, when other species found themselves stranded in the void, they would discover the same truth. When humanity arrived, hope arrived with them. The word spread through the galaxy like wildfire. When you're lost in the dark, call the humans. They'll come.